So, here are some general tips and tricks for really closing out the end of the year strong. In November and December, it's this magical time where there's so much love, free flowing money being spent that patients are genuinely in a very giving, gifting mood. On the flip end, there is a lot of stress that is also going around in the world this time. There's this feeling sometimes where people maybe aren't happy to see their family members or don't have as much money as they want during this time. So it's our job as chiropractic assistants just to be a really safe space, welcoming both kinds of energy, and hopefully to actually take those people that are stressed, that are worried, and put them into a mindset of abundance, gifting, and giving. And we really can with the words and energy that we are at the front desk. I was watching a podcast or doing a video training actually the other day, and there was something really interesting that the business coach said to me and the other people involved in the training. She mentioned that in business, that November and December can actually count as 2 extra months. So instead of there being 12 months in the year, there's 14 months because there's so much money that's flowing throughout the world with Black Friday coming up, which I do have a training on that as well that you can actually add on to this course. I'll have a special link listed below where you can add it on. But during this time with so much abundance going on that you can literally double your income in November and double your income in December. So they could count as 2 months. So I want you going into November having that mindset mentality of what if you could have your best month ever in November? And then what if you could do it again in December? So when we're thinking about all that stress that's also going on around in the world, we can utilize that to kind of jumpstart and get ahead of how we could talk to patients. So I'll give you an example. Let's just say Mary is our patient and Mary is coming in this afternoon. You could say something along the lines of, "Good afternoon, Mary. It's so good to see you. I was actually thinking about how the busy holiday season is coming up. It's literally right around the corner. And during that time, there's so much stress typically that's going around with people going shopping, going on vacation. Is that something that you happen to deal with?" That's one version that you could say. And then depending on your bond again with the patient, right? You couldn't say that to every patient. If you feel comfortable, you could ask that, especially if it's a patient you know in the past that does tend to be a little bit frantic. And then Mary's either going to say, "Absolutely," or "No, no, no, not me." In which case we could go, "You know what? Had a feeling you're so cool, calm, and collected, right, Mary?" Well, even if you're not dealing with stress, usually there's someone around you that is, and that stress can still leak off onto you. So let's do this. Let's have the people that you care about get in now before the busy holiday season, before they go on vacation, so that they get taken care of and they can go into this holiday season with ease, joy, and love, which in turn will also trickle onto you and your life, Mary. So who comes to mind when I talk about that? And then you can just lead that into a referral statement. Now, there's shorter ways and conversations that you can have with this where you're planting seeds here and there. But the key energy that I want you thinking about is the busy holiday season's coming up. Let's get your people in now, get them taken care of now before they go on vacation, before our office gets busy, right? And there's a waiting list around the corner kind of thing. Just having that sense of urgency and scarcity and care that you're getting them taken care of.